All right, so just give me 1 second. Let me get to my presentation here. All right, oh, there it is. Okay, so for this presentation, this is for the class Advanced Art and Design, and it is by me, Lydia Passolt. Now, what I created for this class is a string art of Paul and Babe, the statues that stand in downtown Bemidji. It's what Bemidji is known for, and I was super excited to start this project. Now, my inspiration for the project is, like I said, the Paul and Babe in downtown Bemidji. People from all over the world come and see these ginormous statues. And as you can see, me and my friend are standing in front of them, so you can actually see the scale of how tall Paul and Babe are, and they are as tall as these pine trees. But this is a very symbolic to Bemidji, because this is what Bemidji is known for, is for Paul and Babe and these statues. Now, the materials I used for this project is the wood. It was a 36-inch by 24-inch board. The nails I chose were the 2 inches round. And I had some hammer, and actually it says thin string. It was crochet string, just thin enough for this type of work. The hours spent, I would mark down how many hours I spent in a day. So I just do a check mark for 1 hour and a check mark for 2 hours, check mark for 3 hours, and so on. And then the total actually came out down to 110 hours in 2 months, so mid-April to now June. So now here is the process which I will be speaking about. So I'm going to speak about these pictures. So in the upper left corner is me starting this project. There's the hammer and nails. There's Paul and Babe being nailed into form. I actually drew Paul and Babe by pencil myself. I did not use any trace. I just drew them just how I would think Paul and Babe would look, and it turned out really, really well. So, and then we're going to actually go to the lower right, and this is Paul and Babe finished and all nailed together, and now we're going to start with the string work. And in the upper right, this actually shows the consistency of the string work going towards Paul and Babe, because Paul and Babe are the main attraction of this piece. So I tried to make the string draw your eye to Paul and Babe, and I made it as precise and I guess a little OCD as I could. I made sure the strings were equal, and it looked and it flowed. And then the lower left, this is actually a picture of me. I actually have a broken hand as I was making this project, and I'm stringing this artwork with one hand. So this is just showing me at work starting this project. Now, this is the final product. As you can see, it looks totally different from the previous slide, and I loved how it turned out. But as you can see, when I was talking about how tall they were in the beginning slides, that's what I did here with Paul, and a little bit of Babe too, because Babe comes to the tree line in real life as these statues, and then Paul is actually as tall as the pine trees. So I wanted to show you and represent that in Bemidji too, because these statues are ginormous. As again, you could see me and my friend looking small in the picture. Now I did a close-up of each Paul and Babe, because I tried to cross the strings the same way in each of the forms here. So as you can see, Babe is string work is crossing vertical, horizontal, like a cross, and then it also, for Paul, I mimicked or mirrored the string work in each form, because I wanted it to flow. I didn't want it to look messy. I wanted the string work to look professional and clean. Now, this close-up shows kind of the string work of the trees and also of the white background. I really wanted to show you the white background because this is what makes it look clean, and this is what draws you to Paul and Babe, because these clean white string lines go straight to them, and your eyes will follow it with the artwork. And now the tree structure of the string looks similar, but actually these trees are all different. They don't look alike at all. They all have something different with them, with the angle or the string work, or how the tree looks, or how much string it has. And every tree is different. No tree is the same. So I wanted to just show that too. And also I put them behind Paul and Babe, because Paul and Babe, as the statues in downtown, stand in front of these pine trees. So these are the pine trees in the back of Paul and Babe. Now, this is the final product once again. Again, I enjoyed doing this artwork. I loved doing it. I loved the final product. I love how clean it looks and how professional the string work looks. This is probably one of the best art pieces I have created in my life so far, and I'm very, very, very proud of it. And I was actually, when I was making this and when I finished it, I was actually offered a small amount for the piece. I wasn't selling it. There was no way I was going to sell this, but I declined it, of course, but I was just carrying it, and someone just said, "Hey, are you selling the piece?" But sadly, I had to decline. But now it will, I was so thrilled that someone had offered that. I have never been offered something like that, and it was a thrill. But I actually ended up giving it to my uncle, which now he hangs it up in our cabin, and it's a nice little art piece for the cabin up north. So, and he loves it, so I'm really happy again with how it turned out. And for me, this is just professional string work. I've had multiple people comment on it saying, how did you get your string work so clean and precise? And it took a lot of work, but I ended up coming out with a final product that I love. So this is my advanced art project, and I really hope you enjoy it, because I know I did, and I really enjoyed making this. So thank you.